Hey there, how you doing? This is Martin Crumish and welcome to my preview video for DealVid. DealVid is my brand new plugin that is launching on November 19th at 11 AM Eastern Time, and I think it's awesome and I think you will too. This is a plugin that I've developed to meet a need in my own business, something that I was doing over and over again manually that took up a lot of time, and in short it just sucked. So DealVid is the solution, and what it does is it creates those timer-based scarcity offers that you would have seen all over the internet from leading marketers, people doing things like 72 hours to sign up for a charter membership, white label offers, any launch, even affiliate offers, anything where you want to add an element that can increase your conversions via a countdown timer. That's what DealVid does, and I'm going to show you everything now in a second here. Some of the key things that set this apart from other plugins that let you do this kind of stuff manually are that the timer is 100% accurate based off the actual time. A lot of timers, you might set it to a countdown time, and then depending on the person's time zone, the timer will be off, so it kind of ruins the whole scarcity element. The other thing is, when the timer hits 0, how often have you gone to an offer page and you see a timer saying you only have 48 hours to get this, and then you come back and it says 0. The counter has finished, but the buy button still works. Everything's still there. It just kind of makes a mockery of the whole concept. So what DealVid does is it lets you give an expiry message or redirect people once the offer is expired. So there's loads of different options here, and I'm going to give you a full demo now. So I'm going to create a campaign from scratch here now, and this is the dashboard we just installed. We click to go into the actual editor itself, and then we've got all our different options here. So first thing is we're going to add our title, and you can see here you can add a title and a subtitle. Now it says title and subtitle, but you can see it's actually got the full WordPress editor, so you can also add images if you want to add a logo image or something like that. So I'm going to build one here and pretend it's a special offer for DealVid. So let's say get DealVid at a discount price, and we're going to centralize this text. We're going to make it a header. We're going to make it red, nice and big and bright. So above that I'm going to put the DealVid logo. So we just click on add media, upload files, and we've uploaded our logo now. So it's all the normal WordPress thing, very simple to use, very easy. So we've got our logo in there now. We've got our headline below that and a sub headline. This offer will run for 3 days only! Exclamation mark. We're going to make that bold, centralize it as well. Next thing, it's our video options. So you can directly integrate YouTube, Vimeo and Dailymotion, or you can embed a video on any other platform. So I'm just going to pick a random YouTube video here, and we got our width and height. These are set to a good high converting default size, and you can make it autoplay. I'm going to leave it as autoplay no, just so it doesn't start replaying over the top of the video here when I go to show you. Next thing is the timer option. So this is something very, very useful. It gives you the current server time, and it's going to work off the server time for the countdown. So I can see my time here now. I can work out 72 hours from that, whatever I want. So we just pick 3 days from now, and then you can slide up the time. It's all fine. We just click done. And now, where do you want the countdown to appear, above or below the video? It works well in both places. I'm going to put it below the video in this one. The next one, what do we want it to do once the deal has expired? Do we want to show an expiry message? Do we want to show an expiry URL? I'll just show you the URL first. If it's a URL, you can select here and pick WordPress pages. It gives you a list of pages that are already in your WordPress site, so it's very convenient. Or you can just use a custom link and just enter the URL there. The one I like to use is the expiry message. Again, this has the full WYSIWYG editor here, so you can add your message, you can add an image, you can add whatever you want. So I'm going to say, sorry, this deal has expired! Exclamation mark, and I'm going to centralize that as well, and I'm going to make it bold. I'm just going to put an expiry image below that as well, just to give it a bit more impact. So to do that, we click add media, click upload file, and that image uploads, and we just insert it into our post. And notice here that you can insert anything you want. You can insert the image like this here, like I have. You can insert video, you can insert links, Facebook comments, anything you want. It really gives you maximum flexibility, and it really lets you do stuff whenever the deal has expired. Instead of the traffic being wasted, you could have an opt-in form in here. You could have You can make it automatically redirect to a second DealVid campaign that has all the same functionality. There's loads and loads of options, and I'm going to show you how this works live on the page without any refresh needed from the user, so that's very, very cool. Next up we have the button and the opt-in form. So what do you want to do in your campaign? Do you want to build a list, or do you want to sell something, or drive traffic to a place? So we've got different options here. We've got the image button, so you can use the call to action buttons from our library. You can upload one, or you can use CSS button builder, which basically lets you create the entire button. You can pick whatever color you want. You can pick the gradient for it. You can pick the hover color as well, and the text. And then the last one is the opt-in form. You pick from the 3 we've integrated now at the minute: Aweber, GetResponse, and MailChimp, adding a load more very soon. And then you set up all your stuff here. Again, all the colors. You can customize the entire thing. So for this demo, I'm going to give you a CSS button so you can see that. I'm just going to give it the text and click to buy now. Then I'm going to put a link in here. I'm just going to make it go to Google for now because it's only a demo. And I'm going to leave the colors as default, so it'll be a nice red button with white text and all these excellent sizes and things are all default there. So that's cool. We've got the basic layout made now. Next thing is the content section. Again, you can add anything you want in here. So let's say you can just leave it as a video offer, which is kind of one of the high converting ways, and that's what a lot of people do. I do this in a lot of offers. A lot of other marketers do it as well. So I'm going to leave the content blank for now, then I'm going to come back to it. And then we have our background options. We have a lot of different selections here. You can use an image, and you can either enter a URL to an image here. You can upload an image, or you can use our library. We have over 100 backgrounds, and there's just a selection of them loaded into this plugin. So let's say I want to pick one of these. I can just pick this nice blue one here. We make it full screen. You can also pick it to be a tiled one. Then you set up the radius for the content area, the content box color, and you can also add drop shadow to that. So loads of different options. I'm going to save this now and show you the preview, and then I'm going to customize it a little bit to show you how easy it is to use. So here it is created now. We've got our shortcode. If I was to add this to a page now, I just copy this shortcode, paste it into a page, and click a little checkbox, and that's it. But you can also preview it directly here in the dashboard, so it's very convenient for you. So we just click preview now, loads on a new window, and here you can see it. So right away you're going to recognize these type of pages as being the sort of thing that that converts very well, because you're always going to see leading marketers using this. It's all about the video and the scarcity and the offer. Forget about this video I've got on here. It's just some random one I found from a YouTube URL just a minute ago. So you can see this now says there's 2 days and 21 hours 52 minutes left. I'm going to go back in here now, and I'm going to adjust the timer. So I just click edit and go back to the timer here, and we're going to make it today's date, and we put it down to just 1 minute from now. So we're going to save that, and you'll see what happens now live on the page once it gets to 0. Right, so it's got 30 seconds here. I'm just going to pause the video for a minute, and then we'll watch it happening live. So the video's counting down to 5 seconds now. So someone's live on the page. Just watch what happens. I'm not going to refresh the page. I'm not going to touch anything. And boom, there you go. The offer expires. It shows the custom content that I added. People try to buy stuff now, they can't. This is important because this means the scarcity around your offer is real, and you're not telling any lies to people. It's true. People are going to react to that. They're going to appreciate that they do have a limited time to get access to whatever you're offering, and it's going to create much better results while the offer is actually open. So if I refresh the page now, it's going to be the same thing. I just reload the page, and right away it comes in and says, and remember, you can also set this up so it'll redirect to a different offer or whatever you want. So that's all pretty cool. So we'll go back now and we'll edit this, and I'll show you how quickly and easily you can change the entire function and style of your DealVid campaign. So let's say we want this text to be, we'll make this a different color, we'll just make it blue, and we're going to change the video to, we'll leave the video as it is, just that placeholder, it doesn't matter. We're going to extend it now a bit, so we'll make it open for 3 days again. And yeah, we'll leave the expiry message. I've already showed you that. And this time, instead of it being a buy button, we're going to go for an opt-in form. So now it's going to be like a pre-sale for DealVid, so people can get the can opt in, much like you're seeing on the page now. This page was made using DealVid, so it's going to set up just with a DealVid list, and I'm going to just set it to redirect back to the page here, and we want it to show the email field, and we put in some text. Click here to enter, so it's almost like a contest. I'm going to put this enter now on the button. So for the input background, we leave that white, we leave the border as white, we leave the border off. Font size, we leave it as default. The font color, we leave it the dark one. The button text color, we leave it as white. So the button color itself, we make the button a nice red color, and the gradient slightly darker. And we give it a 4 pixel border, and then the text color on the button as well. So now we've turned it into an opt-in form. We're going to give the background of the form kind of a dark grey color, like so, and that should be good to go now. So we're going to save this. I'm asking to change the, no, that's fine. We're going to save this now, jump over to the preview again, and we see here now that we've got our opt-in form. People can get on the waiting list or whatever, and also the page that I'm on here now, this is a DealVid campaign, so you can see the actual plugin in action itself and the countdown timer and everything else. So that's all cool. Now let's say you want to change the style of the whole thing. You go back, click edit, and this is how the whole thing can be transformed. Now we're going to go back to CSS button. No, we leave it as form for now. We're going to go back to the background options, and instead of using a background image, we're just going to use a solid color this time. We'll just pick a color, we'll give it a nice kind of a dark bluey grey color here, and see how that looks. And the content box, we'll leave it as white, and you can control the drop shadow as well. It gives you a full preview of that also, so we'll leave that for now. But the one thing I want to show you is the content area. Now let's say you have some content you want to add now. If you're in the actual graphical mode, you can usually just paste it in. It might mess things up, but you have to be careful with this. But you can edit the full HTML as well if you want. So I've got some, it's grabbed an image there from another page just by way of demo. I'm going to make this red text and center it, and the image as well. We're going to leave that centered, and I'm going to save it now. Go back out to the front end here. So I preview it, and here you see now it's changed the background and we've added some content below. So you can start adding any content you want below here. You could add more videos, you can add, like I've done on the page below, the Facebook comments, all sorts of different things, and basically the whole thing is customizable. You can even go and change the background color of that content box if you want. So we just go to background options, this drop down here, we could make it a very dark grey color, and we could make the main background be a blue color. Now I'm not saying you should use these colors because it's going to look a bit crazy, but I just want to give you an example of how easily and quickly you can change the look of the entire thing. Then you can see in the front end how it changes the whole look. So we've just alternated this section here, but you can get really creative with this. If I go back into the editor one more time, let's reload this, and this time I'm going to find a cool image. Now as I said, we've got 100 images available for you, but it's as simple as finding an image that you like if you have permission to use it. So for this one, actually I'll jump over to one of the other campaigns I've made for the sales page demo, and I've got one here for, this one is for a product that I was selling, or my wife was actually, on Shopify. So I'll click the preview link for you here first, and obviously you can see it's a Harry Potter product. It's this necklace thing here from the movie. I don't know it myself, but she does, and obviously we need to edit the background here, so I'm going to go and do that now and just refresh it here for you, and then I'll come back to the video. So I've just reloaded, and you can see now we've got our headline here, and she's styled it all so it's looked pretty cool on this page, and we've got this big background image. This is the thing I'm talking about here. Let's say you find an image that you have permission to use. You can just get the URL of the image, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to get the image URL, and you can go back in and let's say for some reason now I want to change this background. I just click edit, background options, change it to image, paste that in, click save campaign, and then I'm going to go back out and click the preview link, and you see it's changed the whole look of the thing now. So that is an overview of DealVid. That is the basic version of DealVid. It includes everything you need to set up these scarcity campaigns, just like I do for offers, just like other marketers do. And below this video, which is on a DealVid campaign page itself, you will see a Facebook comment box. What I want you to do now is scroll down, leave a Facebook comment there saying what you think of DealVid and how it can help in your business. And then on the opt-in box just below the video here, above the comments, I want you to enter your email there and click submit. That will enter you into the early bird contest, and you have to put your email in to enter, and also leave a comment. So leave your comment, and I'll be picking the best comment, and I will email the winner or winners, and you get a free copy of DealVid. So this contest is open until we go live at 11 AM Eastern tomorrow. If you come back here after that time, it'll be too late. The offer will have closed and the page will redirect using DealVid's technology that I've just showed you. So hopefully you like what you've just seen. Hopefully you can see how this can help you in your business. It's a very, very robust, solid plugin that I've developed for my own use. I mean, it's not, there's no gimmick, there's no bells and whistles. It's all solid stuff that really works well and that you need. There's no extra crap stuck on here just to make it look better than it is. It's an excellent plugin. It really will help your business, and I genuinely hope you pick it up. So leaving your comments below. I look forward to reading them, and best of luck with the competition.